and all the time. So I'd like to introduce my wife, Brenda Ching, and our two children, who are somewhere here, Noah and Zaria. Mom loved those. She loved Brenda. She loved our whole family. She loved her two grandchildren most. I think Noah is going to be the one who's going to miss her the most. I just wanted to start off this speech by saying that most of you don't know that my father passed away in 2020. And I think that was one of the first times I really saw Mom breaking down just a bit. They were true companions. They loved each other. And they saw each other through a lot. And even when they were together, they had times when, you'd never understand it when you're older. But parents just call you for silly things sometimes. Bring me a glass of water. Hey, bring me that remote. But we don't understand it until we're older that no, they're just trying to check on you. They just want to see you. Because that's where it is. They just care about you in their hearts. And I would give anything right now to hear Mom call my name right now. Just to say, Tarai, bring me a glass of water. But on that issue of seeing each other, when it came to Baba, I don't know what happened, but those two were inseparable. They were best friends. They loved each other so much. And after my father passed away, and Baba decided to try and mentor me a bit, she was absolutely happy. She was so proud to say that yes, now he's headed in the right direction. So I also want to thank Baba for that as well, for making Mom happy in so many ways. On that note, I never really understood the relationship because it was just kind of seemed a bit weird at times. But they made each other laugh so many times, and whenever she would see him, her spirits would just become so elated. She would come up. There was a time Mom was having problems with her legs, with her knees. And when we kept on encouraging her to walk, and she went to Baba's house, and we were there with my sister Amy, and she was sitting on the sofa, and he took her hand, and he said, hey, you, just come. And she just started walking. And we all were wondering, so why don't you just stay here? We don't even understand why you don't even listen to us anymore, so what are we doing anymore? But they loved each other in such an unbelievable way. As my sister said, when he passed away, I believe something kind of died in her a bit because of the close relationship. But Mom wasn't just a mom to us. Mom was a mom to everyone. Everyone called her Mom. She was mom to people in South Africa, in Zimbabwe, in Zambia. I've gotten condolence messages from people in Europe, Britain, America, everywhere. People are asking me, I can't believe Mom is gone, because that was her nature. Her nature was to give and to love. That's all she ever did. Just on a light note, Mom always, I think every one of my cousins who's here, and even my sisters who's ever lived with Mom, has fallen victim to Mom's intelligence and her trickery. So Mom, as a young man, and may I say I was a silly young man, we decided to try and take Mom's car for a joyride. Hey, Mom was very, very intelligent, and she always, I think it was because of raising other people, all my cousins and all, she always knew when something was going on. So we decided to try and take this car for a joyride. Hey, we nicely snuck the car out of the house, thinking that we had gotten away with it, and she let us think that we had gotten away with it. But as soon as we just got down the road, we actually stayed across the street from a police station. Mama had already alerted the police that if you see that car coming out of the house, and I'm not driving it, you stop it. So just after 100 meters, we saw 4 policemen jumping out of the bush and stopping the car. Before I could even look left or right, my friends had already opened their doors, and I just saw feet behind me, already running up the road. And the guys got into the car, made me take the car back home. Mom made me go and sit by the wall outside, like a small child. While she smiled, and she said, and I could hear her saying, she thought that you were smart, isn't it? But that was Mom. Mom was witty, but as I've gotten older, I've now realized she was trying to teach me a lesson. One being, don't take my things. But the other thing was that she was a giver, and she was trying to protect me and, teach me about the world out there. But Mom was a giver, a protector, and a harsh disciplinarian. And that's all she was just trying to teach us, and that's all she ever gave to the world. So, as you see her there, I don't want you to remember her like that. Mom was actually a very strong, intelligent, and loving person who never, ever, ever gave up on life and never gave up on her children. She was always there for us. She was my mom, and I'm going to miss her so much. Rest in peace, Mom. Goodbye.
Rest in peace, man. As you'd appreciate, Berryl belonged to a very big family.